My childhood is filled with pleasant memories of playing Pokemon on my Game Boy, and I've tried downloading an emulator to reminisce in the same fun. However, it's just not the same. What if there was a new version of Pokemon, but all of that data was stored on the blockchain instead? Welcome to the #1 YouTube channel for crypto education, and here we explain topics of the cryptocurrency world using analogies, stories, and examples so that you can easily understand them. In this video, we are going to explain what Axie Infinity is, how it works, and if it's an NFT game that you can actually play to earn money. First off, Axie Infinity was developed by Sky Mavis in early 2018. Basically, they wanted to create a game on the blockchain and develop these little axolotl-like creatures that are quite similar to Pokemon. The team actually saw how CryptoKitties, which is another NFT game where you can breed digital kittens, lacked in their long-term economics. They realized, once you owned a few kittens and then you bred them, there wasn't much more to the game other than just collecting them. Axie Infinity changed this by making the game much more addictive and adding economic incentives that made players want to play longer. Interestingly, most of the early users of Axie Infinity actually came over from CryptoKitties. Each Axie is born into a category, and there's 8 total categories. Each category does have benefits, but it also has drawbacks. For example, fire will have an advantage to grass, but a weakness to water, exactly like how Pokemon works. Unlike Pokemon though, each Axie has 6 possible body parts, out of a total of over 500 different body parts to be randomly selected from. Even more so, each body part has a dominant, recessive, and a minor recessive ability or a stat. This means there are many different possibilities of Axies, and the breeding mechanism slightly randomizes their abilities and stats, pretty much similar to how our genetics work. Before I continue, I want to share more about how Axie Infinity is a play-to-earn game, where you actually use your Axie NFTs to trade, battle, and breed. Trading is pretty simple, where you trade one Axie for another Axie. You might be wondering, why would you do this? Well, one benefit of trading is so that you can breed certain Axies that you have with new Axies, creating an offspring that has a semi-random collection of its parents' traits. By doing this, you can start to win matches, which is possibly the most fun part of Axie Infinity. You can battle NPCs in adventure mode to rank up and win something called SLP, which we'll talk about later, or you can battle other real-world players to earn SLP. Either way, the more you play, the more you earn. One thing to note here is that with adventure mode, it's easier to play and you usually lose less. So there is a cap on how much of SLP you can win. However, in the PvP arena, you can play as much as you want. At this point, you may be wondering what SLP is. SLP stands for Smooth Love Potion, and is a cryptocurrency token that you earn for winning battles in Axie Infinity. You can trade this token for other cryptocurrency tokens, to which you can actually sell it for real-world money. Smooth Love Potion is also used for breeding. Each Axie can only be bred 7 times, and each time you breed it, it takes more and more SLP to make a new Axie. Breeding also requires 1 AXS, which is another token that you must buy unless you're really good at PvP. Then you can actually earn AXS by ending up in the top ranks of the PvP leaderboard at the end of the season. Now, AXS stands for Axie Shards, and Axie Shards and Smooth Love Potions are the 2 main tokens used in Axie Infinity, and these 2 tokens power the play-to-earn game. AXS is a governance token, and the fees from breeding go to the Axie Infinity treasury. SLP also allows you to buy in-game digital items. Whenever you breed a new Axie or buy items from the marketplace, that SLP is burned, meaning that SLP is removed forever. However, since it's constantly being produced whenever you win games, it's technically inflationary. This doesn't stop people from playing for hours on end, earning hundreds of dollars in crypto each month. Both AXS and SLP were originally on the Ethereum network as ERC20 tokens. But since April of 2021, they are mostly on the Ronin blockchain, which is actually a sidechain to Ethereum, and this was done to lower the fees to play the game, although it is a bit more centralized. One of the questions I like to ask in any DeFi project is, where is the money coming from? Because there's actually quite a few accusations that Axie Infinity is some sort of Ponzi scheme, but gamified. This definitely intrigued me to make a video over it. First off, to play the game, you must invest to buy 3 Axies, which are honestly quite expensive already. Better Axies obviously cost more money, with the best ones being tens of thousands of dollars. Now, there will be a lot of people who buy Axies and do not earn their money back. And even with the best Axie, there is only a limited amount of SLP you can earn per game. So the Ponzi scheme theory kind of dives off here. However, I wouldn't say buying Axies and earning SLP with them is an investment. I definitely think of it more as a game long term, because nothing like this has really been attempted before. So hopefully as we end this video, you have a better understanding of what Axie Infinity is, what Smooth Love Potion is for, and why the game is so popular. We wanted to keep this video short as we're trying a new animation style. Drop a comment below of what you think of it.